Okay, I'm back. I had to get out of that monkey suit.
He is here.
I saw where like all of these men now are getting these fake abs. And it reminded me of when I was a kid, this dude in my class, I remember he was like dressed up like some kind of soldier for Halloween at school. And he had like this big fake rubber chest with the abs and stuff. And I was like, oh man, see, like, hey, it's no joke. I'm getting there though. I'm closer to him than I've ever been. Look, oh, I just ate. I had 2 Nathan's hot dogs. So like, um, but in the morning, I'm getting closer all the time. And I see like Drake posted these pictures of his abs, and I'll put it up on the screen right here. What do you think? Do you think these are real? Do you think they're earned? Or do you think that they're fake abs? I think that they're real, probably.
Ain't nothing like a good ween. Oh my God.
That's that's actually that clip right there. What do you think? Do you think that's from a porno?
Ain't nothing like a good ween. Oh my
Or
God.
do you think it's from a guy having a cookout? It's actually from a guy that's having a cookout. So I did that Kanye song in the beginning of the episode because I wanted to say that that's like literally the perfect use of auto tune. It's proof that like sometimes like auto tune can't fix everything. Like Kanye is an excellent singer to and like that's definitely an octave above where I go, like that song. And as far as greatest albums of all time, I know Lauryn Hill's album was considered the greatest album of all time. And I jammed to that when I was like 18 years old. That was the greatest thing out at that time, pretty much. But as far as top to bottom album, I was thinking about it the other day. And the Arctic Monkeys AM, that was the greatest album maybe that I have ever heard. And like I was looking and it didn't even win a Grammy because Daft Punk Random Access Memories with all of those fucking great disco songs was the same year as that. And even though in Britain that won Album of the Year and even Album of the Decade, it got beat that year by Daft Punk. And maybe rightfully so, man. I mean, that is definitely in the top 3 of greatest albums of all time, probably for me. But I would have to say, and I know that Kanye garners so much hate nowadays, and like, I've heard Robin Quivers say that like half of what you say you don't even mean, and I think with Kanye, I think that that's the case with a lot of it. And then you got to look at the way that he's been treated in this industry. And then, I mean, he's also like, done some stuff himself and acted out. But at the same time, everybody's human. And I don't really believe he's racist. I don't believe he hates Jews or anything like that. I don't believe any of that. I just believe that he's an artist who is emotional and cares a lot about what he's doing. And sometimes we can be selfish. I'm guilty of that and want our own way, like, and it does seem like there is, what I am sick of is people calling a whole group, like somebody says something and they're like, the Jews, the blacks, the crackers, the white people, the Chinese. And it's like, motherfucker, like, there is good people in every race. There's bad people too. And like you can't I'm sick of everybody getting lumped in together like this. And I've had my fair share of gatekeeping. There's 1,000 things that I have done in this industry that if somebody chose to, then I would be a billionaire if they would have chose to pay me. But I think what really hurt about it is that these thousands of things literally that I have written, whether it be the biggest comedians in the world or the biggest shows in the world, is that I never got any credit for that. As far as I know, I never saw my name on one credit or anything like that. And there is a sting that comes with that. But at the same time, it gives you motivation to pull yourself up out of the dirt. And God, when you love God, He's going to use every single thing to your advantage. Don't ever forget that. You know, whether it's just showing you people's true character along the way or whatever it is. You know, the most dangerous fucking thing that you can do in our society, it's not guns, it's not fucking drugs, it's not any of this shit. The most dangerous thing you can do in our society is drive on the fucking road, man, because there is people that have licenses that shouldn't even be fucking walking or fucking pushing a wheelchair. I went to the store earlier and I rode my bike there. It's like, and I rode a BMX bike. Like, I look like John Cena in that fucking movie where he's riding that 10 speed. It's ridiculous how too big I am for this bike, but that's what I got, man. Well, anyway, I got my food stamps today, and if I want to eat for the fucking month, which it never lasts, shit, that shit don't last 10 days, man, when you get that. Like, I end up going to food banks and shit. But, like, so they had a big sale on chicken, so I went to the store and some other stuff, and I ended up getting, like, probably $200 what would normally be worth the chicken and all of this stuff for $65. So like I was fucking loaded down with a backpack and shit to like where I had to stop every little bit and rest because it's also hot and I'm still getting over all of that shit with everything that happened to me. And like I get in front of the hospital and I'm like 3/4 of the way home. And this fucking lady, man, she's just hovering. I mean, I'm going slow as fuck. I got no, if I don't have 60 pounds on my back and a bag hanging on my handlebars, then I don't have fucking nothing. I'm telling you, like I was loaded the fuck down today. And she's going slower than I'm fucking going on a bicycle, and I'm barely going on the bicycle. And like I have time, and she's just fucking up my roll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking up my roll. Like it's hard to even get going with this much weight on your back. And I'm just like, finally I put my arm up and I'm just like, get the fuck out of my way. What are you doing? Go, 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 like that. She can't do it, dude. She can't fucking function.
They thought you were mentally slow.
These people, they can't even fucking put 2 and 2 together. They can't even fucking walk with the 2 feet that God gave them, and we're giving them license in a fucking death machine, dude. So she totally I have to stop 3, 4, 5 fucking times in a 2-lane road with 2 fucking sidewalks and everything. And she gets right in front of me and then just fucking stops in the middle of the road and turns around and blocks me some more. And it's like, then she's backing up to fucking block me again. And I was like, oh my God, it took everything I had not to freak out on this person. And I could bear, and then by that time I was already exhausted. I should have never left the fucking spot before that when I had to stop for 5 minutes. And I finally, after that, made it to the end of the block, took a break for a couple more minutes, and then I made it down to the park, and when I got to the park, I had to sit there and fart for about fucking 5 minutes, dude, by then, and I was so loaded down, I had to lock my bike up outside and it's still out there right now just to get all that shit upstairs and then rest for a while before I could even unpack it all. But you know what? By God, I fucking did it. I did it, and it feels good. And be careful out there. I remember hearing Norm Macdonald saying, like, that's why he never did drive. When you think of he's like, it's the most dangerous fucking thing that there is. And I get it now, man. And it's not because of me, dude. Like, you know, I could been out there fucking 10 beers getting it, dude. The only time I got stopped by them was because I was going too fast. And it's because of people like this, dude. It's a weapon. They can turn a vehicle into a weapon, man. So just be safe out there. God bless.